You know what? I think this car the last time I reviewed was the. Sorry, my brother's playing Minecraft. This is probably the best bullet Lego Speed Champions alternative brand I've seen so far, which is called Power Bricks. In order to see if that is still staying true, I decided to buy another one from Temu, and here it is. This is the Toyota Supra that I posted about in the community post. I decided to keep it in box this time instead of building it and then making the video, just because I think it'll be a lot more better. As you could see, the box honestly has this sort of like My Hero Academia look into it. I don't know why. But this is actually an official licensed Toyota product. That is very interesting considering this is an off-brand. It tells you about the features, and it tells you all about that. I don't want to get in too much in the box because I really, really want to get into this thing. What's the most exciting part for me is how they build up the wheels. You have like the tire, and then the hubcap separate part, but then you have these two parts, which this is like the brake and this is like the brake pad. So that's a very interesting piece. I can't wait to see that. So let's get opening. And with this Temu order, I also have another Temu product, which legit they actually gave me for free. And it has a pretty good knife, so I could just use this knife to slide into the plastic. And as you can see, that worked really well. There we go. We got the plastic out. Now we just need to get the tape in. What I meant by tape in, I meant tape out. Sorry. I don't know why that was harder to open than the last one, but well, we got the pieces. Here we go. Yeah. So right off the bat, this is all what this set comes with, and well, we got the new brake pad pieces that I have never seen before. That's very interesting. We also get some chrome wheels. Really nice to see. Some regular pieces. We also got that nice brick separator we got last time in the other car. Ooh, this one has prints? No way. I'm kind of glad this Toyota part has a print. I'm really glad they did that. Then we have bag numbers, and then we have the main base, including the, I don't know what this is. And then we have the instruction manual and where this thing is. Let's get this open and see what's inside this. We'll get into the box because this actually holds the display case that every Power Brick car comes with. Inside this, it's the instruction manual and something I'm trying to open this properly. It's doing it with one hand. There we go. What's this? That's probably another. Ooh, is this like the only sticker? FR? I guess this is the only sticker. I think it's like a little plat for the display case. Good. What's this? Ooh, it's a Toyota Supra card. And it's got nothing wrong with what you like. That's like the Power Bricks' line. Pretty nice card. Nice card going on. And we have the instructions for the display case. And then we have the main instruction manual. Let's take a look. Ooh, it talks about the Subaru, not FR. That's honestly really nice. Nice, something I never really see. Obviously, I do see this with Lego, but never really seen it with an off-brand. And then it gets right to the point of building the set. So I am going to do that, and I'll be back with the set complete. Quick to mention that the card that this has, it looks AI generated. I'm not sure why, it just kind of does, but either the art style is quite unique, or if it is just AI generated. I like to think it's AI generated. Alright, to report another thing. Midway this build, this 1x4 tile that has a Toyota logo also has this weird brown gunk under it. I'm not sure what it is, but can't seem to get it off. I'll still keep building this anyway. So I'm kind of done with this vehicle. I wanted to show how this works. The most weird and coolest part about this is this brake piece. And if I turn it over, you can see there's some holes or some bumps. If it wants to focus, there are bumps, except for this side. And the reason is so you can put this really tiny brake pad on there. So if you would put this realistically where that side is. And you have to put it in the front. Let me just try to do that. And so after that, I should have it build up like this. And then later on, then this piece goes right into here. Goes right through here. And the bottom, you put like a like little axle here. When you hold it up, then you put in the tire, then you put in the hubcap. Kind of easy as that. And the mock has been completely completed. And honestly, in first glance, this thing honestly looks really rad. I really like the brake pad wheels. And they actually stay in stationary, so then it kind of looks more realistic when you're driving it around. Pretty nice. LEGO has not done anything like this yet, so it's pretty nice and experimental that they did this for this one specific car alone. I actually do like it. It also came with two windshields, that being this printed one and this regular one, if you wanted to switch sides. But I'll stick with this one. The white in the print is a bit different between the white and the brick. And in the print, I think you could see what I'm talking about. It's like a little bit more darker. Oh no. The interior of this car, it's nice and easy to get to. It's a lot more easier than the other car. But the interior looks nice. It's got this nice sort of classical red going on. And it has like a steering wheel and some speed gauges, if you could see what's going on there. And holds two minifigures. I'll test that later. But for now, I actually forgot to build up the display case. But I also forgot to mention, you can also remove the wing if you want by removing this and then taking off this and then, hold up, I might have to, hold on. There we go. You take off the wing in the back and get this piece, and then you also grab these pieces that are also actually included, and you could do this. I'm trying to do this with one hand. I'm very sorry that I'm failing miserably. Okay, then you stick it to the back. Let me just stick it to the back. There we go. And now you have it without the wing. I might put it in with the wing, just because I think it would look. I'm not sure. Should I keep with the wing, or should I have it off? I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll put these into the side, and we'll get into the case. But I'm not sure where my knife went. It was so long ago, I actually don't know where the knife just went. It just disappeared. I'll get this set up though. I actually put it back on the table when I didn't use it. Let's put the tape. It's a pretty good knife, not gonna lie. Let's see if it's easier to open than the main box itself. Ooh. I know how to build this already, because, well, I already have something like that, so I'm gonna get this built up, and then we'll see the final result. Alright, I built the display case, and it looks really nice with the white coloring. I actually really like the coloring going on. There's also the sticker plaque, which is Subaru. Don't worry about that little area. It's a little bit bothering. I'm very sorry about that, but yeah, I think it'll be fine. I might try to do something about that, but either way, here we have the Subaru itself. It looks really nice, in color, and nice color going on. Looks really nice, honestly. It looks really clean. I have to admit that this model was a really fun build, and I was barely into stickers. The only sticker I had to put on was this one, that Tag 2 sticker again. But other than that, everything you see is prints. So I didn't have to go through the hassle of stickers or surprisingly, those Tag 2 stickers. I thought they were gonna do those Tag 2 stickers for these, but no, they made full-on prints, and they really did really well in the prints, I have to admit. So yeah, that's that, and let's test it with a minifigure now. So I have this driver from the Mercedes-Benz AMG 63, because I didn't know who else to get, and my quality's quite bad for some reason. There we go, now it's better. And now we just gotta test and see how many figure fits, at least in the driver's seat. Ooh, let me move the steering wheel a bit. Ooh, the steering wheel is it's a bit big, so I have to, guess I have to shove them in. Okay, come on. Alright, this thing isn't gonna, I know it fits, I know that, it just doesn't, there we go. Now, he fits in the car, and he looks really spot on, honestly. He doesn't align too well with the with the headrests, but I think that's fine. It's quite bizarre. I really like it. And then put the top in, and he looks quite epic in there. Yeah, look at him. He looks cool. I actually really like the sort of proportion in this car. I guess the steering wheel is a bit big, and I guess it kind of is a bit harder to put in a minifigure. But obviously, in the driver's seat, there is no problem. And the minifigure fits in pretty perfectly. Really well. That's really cool. And yeah, I might make a whole entire minifigure for this car. I may make a female just because, well, the two other off-brand cars I made, I just put males. Including a fancy male, which was in that classic but yet concerning car. And so, yeah, I might put a female in here. Just because it'd be kind of, at least in at least have a variant. So I guess there's not too much bad when it comes to quality besides the black paint that you guys seen in the video. Again, the prints are honestly quite spot on. I mean, you could see some sort of quality. The windshield piece's print is a bit too dark. But other than that, the print quality is pretty good. I really like this sort of quality here. And it's a power brake right there. And you get the Toyota logo. And you get the Supra. Yeah, there's barely anything bad I could really say about this. The wheels are chrome and it has the brake pads. It looks really nice and realistic. I did put that one in wrong. But other than that, it's a nice car. It looks like, it kind of looked like the door would open, but it doesn't. It just doesn't open, which is a shame, but that's fine. Lego Speed Champions doors don't open, which they should do, but, well, you know, Lego is Lego. They make their own decisions, not me. But other than that, this gets me a thumbs up. Again, the card I feel like has AI generated imagery. I do like the fact that the instructions tell you about the car, though. Tell you about the car. I do like that. It's all in Chinese. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I guess it tells you a bit about the history of the car. Kind of judging by the fact that it shows the date of where the specific vehicles were shown and released. I think this is a vehicle we're building, right? This particular vehicle. I think that's the one we've been building the whole time. This is 2019. And yeah. Again, this is an official Toyota product. And you said Supra. And you get all these other Supra cars. They look amazing. As a Toyota guy, honestly, I don't know why. I do and don't like the artwork they use for this. It looks nice and spot on and nice in colors. It looks familiar to My Hero Academia. I don't know why. I find that show overrated. But other than that, it's nice. I gotta admit, the whole entire thing is nice. The display case is a nice sort of whitish color. And yeah, I could just display the car in with the studs like that. And now we have our Supra. And now that I have another case, I obviously know that these could stack up, right? Let's try that. And now because these have studs, they could just stick in and stack up together to make, well, more elaborate car bark, who knows. And yeah, they just stack up together and it looks actually better than I thought. I may not buy another one because I don't want this to be too tall. I think it's already tall enough. But other than that, oop, I hit the chair. Other than that, it's a really great car. It looks spot on. It looks shiny, and I'm kind of glad they included a display case because this thing is definitely going to get dusty and make it a little bit ugly, so I'm kind of glad they added display cases. So glad they do that. Unfortunately, this car's doors won't be able to open. The door won't be able to open, but, well, such is life for some things, unfortunately. But that car, I honestly really still enjoyed. This one, same par. I still enjoyed it. The build quality was nice. And honestly, give it a thumbs up, maybe around a 9 out of 10. Because there were some quality issues here and there. But all in all, great design and just prints. And so I guess that's the end of this review. It was honestly a great, amazing set that did not disappoint this whole entire thing. So thank you very much for watching this one. This may be the last episode for for a good while because, well, I'm just going to be saving my money for real Lego Speed Champions cars that are coming in 2026. So I won't be buying these anymore for now. Next one I'll buy is going to be a really cheap one. A cheap one that's something like this, but maybe even worse to make things a lot more funner. Since, yeah, it's not as fun to look at a really great car from a really great off-brand company. It's nice, but it's not always fun. It's fun to look at the weird and the goofy. So I'll try to look for that maybe in the next one I make, which I don't know when that's gonna happen. It will happen. I know. I will tell you that. I just don't know when. Oh no. That's the end of this one. Thank you very much for watching part 3. And I'll see you in another video. Maybe some people will want more look in the card, so I'll give a little look of the card. Yeah, it's got the Super logo. It says it's officially licensed by Toyota. It's got this artwork, which I again think it's AI generated. Look at the back. It's got the Toyota logo and the Power Bricks logo. And it says Power Bricks is 9. Nothing wrong with liking that you like. Oh, it says with. I'm sorry. But that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a nice set that was similar to the other car I reviewed, but maybe a little bit more positively because it has prints. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys maybe in another video. And that is something that's going to be maybe a competitor to Lego Speed Champions. It may not be perfect, but it could be a good competitor. So thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.